Hi everyone! So today is January 14th. It is Sunday and it's been a little while since I vlogged. Now I am in a new location. I'm currently in San Francisco. If you guys don't know, this is where I used to live and work, and I'm here for work. And I'm also excited because I just made plans to meet up with the wonderful Brandon. We're at Brandon the Book Addict, and we're going to just have a really fun day of Asian food and photos and fun, and I thought I'd bring you all along with me. So yeah, this is my San Francisco vlog. Welcome. Look who I'm with!
Hello!
It's Brandon!
And Monica!
Yay! So we just had ramen, and mine was really spicy.
It was hell. It was literally called hell.
It was so good. He tried it.
It was a disaster. My lips are still burning.
Hi, Brandon.
Glasses are fogging up.
No. Okay, so he just tried my hell ramen.
I'm sweating already.
Wonderfulness.
Oh my god. I've never done something so elaborate before.
Look at these beans. So precious.
I'm a terrible looking bean.
Oh my gosh, you're so
My
cute.
forehead is huge.
No, it's so cute. I love this one. Our fighting one.
I look like I'm wearing lipstick.
It like does add lip gloss for some reason. Welcome to school.
Thank you. I'm so ready to learn.
We are currently in
San Francisco.
San Francisco, outside of some sort of
Asian deli market.
Asian market, and we just went to
The Green Apple Bookstore.
Yeah!
We're in the car in case you guys couldn't tell.
Yeah, we're in the car.
At night.
It is. And we just thought, why not do a quick impromptu book haul? Now, Green Apple Books is a used bookstore. Brandon went ham.
Full ham.
He went all in. I could not because I have to put all this in suitcases and things.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
If you would like, you could probably watch Brandon's most recent book haul and he'll talk about them again.
Yeah.
With like proper synopses. Because I don't think these are going to be proper synopses.
Probably not.
So the first book that I picked up is one that I feel a little bit shameful with, but it was $4, and it is The School for Good and Evil by Soman Chainani. And I feel ashamed about this because I owned this, and then I was like, I don't like middle grade anymore, I'm gonna unhaul it, and now I like middle grade again.
Now she has it.
So now I own it again. But yeah, this is about a school for good and evil. Title really gives it away. And there's two girls. One you think is going to go to the bad school, one you think is going to the good school, and then the opposite happens. So that is the story. And it's middle grade, and it's like fairy tales-y kind of stuff.
Yeah, incorporated.
Yeah. He's read it. I haven't.
It's good. I read the whole trilogy.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I think you'll like it. So the first book, oh wait. Okay, hold on. So I got so many books I had to hide them, but the first book I'm going to show you guys is The Killer Next Door by Alex Markwood. It's been on my wish list for a while. It's basically about a girl who moves into an apartment, a new apartment, and she meets a bunch of new neighbors, and one of them dies, and apparently there's a killer next door, or in that apartment, as the title says. So,
it'd be funny if it was like not a killer next door and it was like a happy person next door.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine?
That would be a very surprising and pretty good twist.
It'd be
I
a
think.
great twist.
Next book I got for $3 is The Truth Beneath the Lies by Amanda Sirki. I have no idea what this book is about. I mainly got it just because I saw someone unbox this in a Page Habit box.
I just unboxed it in a Page Habit box.
What is this about?
It's like a thriller, and it's like one of the girls wants to be like hidden. One of the girls I think wants like to break out. There's like secrets and things. It's very vague.
Sounds like my
The
cup of tea,
synopsis.
as the usual thrillers are. And I heard that only one of them gets to live.
Oh,
Like the
yeah,
blurb
yeah,
says
that
only
was
one of them will live. That's
the
one reason
thing.
why I picked it up.
I will say you might have missed the blurb is from a book that you're not a fan of.
Oh, what, really? Oh my god! Oh my god! Good thing it was only $3 because Karen and McCandis from One of Us is Lying blurb this.
Whoops.
Which I did not like.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I DNF'd that book. But this is going to be interesting because this is a YA thriller and it's very rare for me to find good YA thrillers. So we'll see about this one.
So then my next book is one that was like sort of at the very end. I was like, oh, I want to read this. And then I just grabbed it and I read the first page and I was like, I really want to buy this, even though this one was not used, so it was like full price. But I'm real hyped about it. And it is The Fifth Season by N.K. Jemisin. I honestly don't know what this is about.
It's a fantasy, I think.
I mean, I know it's a fantasy and I know that everyone loves it.
Yeah, I got it too because everyone said it was really good. So
Everyone better be right.
yeah, I know.
Also, the dedication is for all those who have to fight for the respect that everyone else is given without question. And I'm into that.
So the next two books, or the next set of books that I got, is Midnight at the Electric by Jodi Lynn Anderson.
I don't know why I'm clapping, like I've read this and love it already, but I'm excited.
I've heard like some really great things about it, that it's really magical and whimsical. It takes place in real time, so it's like magical realism, and that's like up my alley. Don't know what this book is about, except that it's like about 3 different girls in 3 different time periods. So that's pretty much it. And I heard it's really slow, quiet, and beautiful, so I'm really excited to read this one.
Yay!
The next book that I picked up is Shadow of the Lions by Christopher Swan. It's about
I don't remember you picking this up.
Yeah, I found it, and I was like, oh my god, they have this. So I got it. And this book is about a boy all the way to manhood, about his life and like a mystery that goes on when I think his best friend dies at a boarding school. So that's pretty much all I know.
I do this thing where like whenever someone else is talking in a video and like you're like doing a video with someone else, I'm always like, what do I do with my face?
So literally, I'm just staring at the camera. I'm just like, Monica, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, do I look at him?
Nice hair,
do I look
yeah.
at the camera?
You just keep nodding and agreeing, and then it's just like,
Yeah,
everything sounds great.
My last book.
I have
Brandon
3
has
more.
3 more. My final book is one that I've been wanting to pick up for ages, and I've heard such amazing things about it. It seems to be just well loved by all, and that is A Man Called Uwe, not Ove.
I know, I thought I was called Ove when I first got it.
Apparently this is just like the most heartwarming, lovely, warm book of all time. Everyone I know who has read it has just like raved about how wonderful it is. It's about an elderly gentleman, and I think there's like maybe a slight mystery in it. I'm not really sure. Have you read it?
No, I haven't, but I have other books by the author. I want this book though. It's about an old man, I think, who a new family moves next door to him, and he's like really old and bitter, and then like they bring happiness and light to his life again, I think. It's really sad, I think.
Oh. I was promised happiness and warmth. So we'll see.
I think so. I don't know.
Maybe there's like some sadness and then in the end, happiness and warmth.
Or sadness and death.
We'll find out.
The last 3 books that I'm going to show you guys. The Empress by S.J. Kincaid. This is the sequel to The Diabolic, which is a science fiction book. YA book. Keep nodding. And it's YA, and that's pretty much what I'm going to say about this. It's just a sequel, and I only got it because it was pretty cheap. So.
I really liked The Diabolic. When
me too,
I first read it, I actually like didn't love it, and then like as I sat with it, a lot of the ideas in it have like stuck with me, especially the like anti-science theme in it.
I hated it when I finished it, and then over time I liked it again. Because I hated the ending, because I thought it was going to be a standalone. People were like, oh, it's going to be a standalone. And I was like, the ending was crap. So I didn't like it. I really liked the story, like the uniqueness of it, and his writing style is really good, and the characters. So I picked up the sequel. Hopefully it'll be good.
Yeah.
Next book that I got is The Dry by Jane Harper. This is a mystery thriller book, and it's about a man named Detective Falk, just Falk, who goes back to his hometown after he finds out that his best friend has died and his whole family got murdered. So, and then he finds a note saying that you lied because something happened in the past. So again, we have that similar used trope where the main protagonist goes back to their old hometown again and gets stirred up in its political and intrigue and mystery. So
This is why I don't go home.
last and not least is probably one of my favorites is The Library at Mount Char by Scott Hawkins. I thought I wasn't gonna be able to find this book here, and then I found this outside in one of the carts, like underneath a pile of books.
I've never seen
so
someone
I was
more
so
excited.
lucky. my book writer or detective just went beep 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 beep. So I'm so glad.
Lottery.
I know.
What is this one about?
Okay, it's very vague. It's very like fantasy-esque. I heard it's like not exactly magical realism, but it has some of that elements in there. It's about a house full of children and one adult, and he instructs them to call him, I don't know, something similar to a god. And it's very dark. I heard it's very dark and gritty, but that's pretty much to the extent all I know about it.
Yeah.
I heard the writing style is really great and the story itself is really unique, but I heard it centers on one girl, on a couple children, and it's like super dark. So I'm here for it.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy that I got this.
That's exciting.
No, I just lifted it up and I saw the spine and I was like, oh my god.
There it is. All right, well, I think that's everything. We're gonna go and take a thumbnail photo
Outside.
outside, and then maybe get some bubble tea. I don't know.
Some bubble tea.
Figure out what happens next. All right, thanks so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys next time. Make sure you go check out Brandon's channel. He is wonderful and it's just such a precious bean.
No.
My fave. Bye.
Bye.